Welcome back to the channel. If you have been looking for a proper well-balanced 10-liter liquid detergent formula that is thick, effective and worth your money, then you are in the right place. In today's video, I will walk you step by step through the exact production process, explain why each ingredient is handled the way it is, and share professional tips that will help you avoid common mistakes. Let's get straight into it. I will start by dissolving all my powdered ingredients, beginning with SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. I add 100 grams of SLS into 400 ml of water. As you can see, I am not stirring it. I simply make sure the SLS is fully submerged in the water and then set it aside to dissolve on its own. This method helps us avoid excessive foam during soap production, which can be very frustrating if you stir too early. Next, I dissolve 250 grams of soda ash in 700 ml of water. I stir thoroughly until it is completely dissolved, then set it aside. After that, I dissolve 150 grams of STPP in 500 ml of water, stirring well until fully dissolved and set it aside. Now we move to sodium hydroxide, one of the most important and most dangerous chemical in this production. I dissolve 75 grams of sodium hydroxide in 500 ml of water, stirring until it is completely dissolved. You will notice that once sodium hydroxide is added to water, the solution heats up rapidly, sometimes reaching temperature as high as 76 degrees Celsius. This chemical is highly corrosive, so under no circumstance should it touch your skin. Always wear protective gel and never allow it to come in contact with aluminium because it reacts negatively with it. Next, I dissolve 200 grams of sodium sulfate in 600 ml of water. Stir until fully dissolved and set it aside. Now it is time to gradually combine everything and bring our liquid detergent to life. First, I combine the soda ash solution and the sodium hydroxide solution and mix them very well. In an empty bucket, I add 250 grams of Detergent, then gradually pour in the soda ash and sodium hydroxide mixture while stirring continuously. This step takes a few minutes because Detergent needs time to dissolve properly. A professional tips here: the fastest way to dissolve Detergent is actually in sulfonic acid. I will be making a separate video on that, but either method will still give you the same final result. Once that is properly combined, I move to my main mixing bucket, which already contains 700 ml of water. I then gradually add 30 grams of nitrosol, stirring continuously to ensure there is no lumps. This step is very important for smooth thickness. When the nitrosol is fully dissolved, I gradually pour in the Detergent, soda ash and sodium hydroxide mixture, stirring after each addition for even blending. Next, I add 500 grams of sulfonic acid slowly and carefully while stirring until everything is well combined. After that, I bring in the SLS solution, adding it gradually and stirring until it is fully incorporated. Then I add the STPP solution and stir to combine, followed by sodium sulfate solution, stirring well after each one. At this point, I add my fragrance. Today I'm using lemon, but you can choose orange, strawberry or any fragrance you like. Next, I add my color little by little, stirring and checking until I achieve my desired shade. Be careful not to add too much, because once the detergent settles, the color will appear more concentrated. Finally, I top up the bucket with clean water to complete the 10 liters. Stir thoroughly, cover it and allow it to rest. Fast forward to the next day, about 14 hours later, and as you can see, the detergent is now clear, thick and ready for use. Remember, the longer you allow it to settle, the clearer it becomes. Just look at the thickness and smooth slimy texture. Even if I decide to dilute this with another 5 liters of water, it will still be thicker and more effective than most liquid detergents sold by the roadside. But this thickness is exactly how I like it. And the choice, of course, is yours. And there you have it, a proper 10-liter liquid detergent made the right way. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more practical DIY formulation like this. Drop your question in the comments and let me know what you would like to see next. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.